What's up, guys? How's it going? Chris Malloy here. Happy Monday. It is a new week. We are in the middle of February now. It's the 15th. So that's cool. 2021 is off to a start. We'll call it a start in general. It's been kind of a crazy year, of course. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is something that's a little bit more dear to my heart. As some of you guys know that have been watching some of my other videos, I am a recovering bartender. My entire career has basically been in the restaurant industry, and it was awesome. I learned so much. For those of you guys that are bartenders and servers, I think you know firsthand the type of skills that you develop as a restaurant employee, even the hosts and people working in the kitchen, managers. You have to be so multifaceted to be successful in the restaurant field because there's just so many different things you have to do, whether it's dealing with the public or timing orders or running events, running massive groups of people. You know, say you have a table that's got 20 people, and you really have to control that group. Not just like from not acting up, but making sure you can get everybody to pay attention so you can take their order. So there are a lot of skills that you develop in the restaurant industry that make you such a valuable employee. But what I experienced today kind of blew me away. So I want to share it with you guys. Because I know I have a lot of friends on LinkedIn where I share some of these videos that are in the bartending field. Well, what I want to say is that there are so many people. This post that I saw was it was a lot talking about the $15 minimum wage and workers being kind of oppressed and held back while there's other people out there making billions of dollars. And I know this might be a little controversial, but I don't mean it to be. I just want to say that there is so much that you guys can do. There's so many ways that you can get ahead, that you can make more money. And the best way that I know that you can do that you can become more successful, is by starting your own business. And the easiest way to start a business with the lowest overhead, the lowest startup costs, the lowest payroll, because you don't have one, is in the network marketing industry. And it is literally, I feel like, custom designed for somebody that is a bartender or a server or working in the restaurant industry, because of all the stuff that you've learned over the years in your bartending job. A lot of those things are the exact same things that you utilize, that you put into place as a network marketer. What are some of those things that I'm talking about? Well, you have to be good at talking to people. You can't be a bartender or a server and not be good at talking to people. Even if you don't like people, you still have to put on the smile and get to work and talk to people. I know some people that were bartenders that hate people, that were amazing bartenders because they can put on the face and go to work and get it done. You got to be able to make people smile. You have to lift other people up. What is bartending? A lot of times you're sitting there, or you're standing, they're sitting, and somebody's talking to you about their problems, and you're helping them work through it. You're like a social worker or a therapist some days, right? You're helping people out. You're helping people find answers to their problems, talk through their problems, figure some things out like that. What else? Running events. Running events is probably one of the biggest, most profitable parts of network marketing. Not because you're making money off the events. I've run a lot of events for my business in network marketing. We don't charge for these events, except for some of them. If it's at a hotel or a function room, we charge like $25 a head to pay for the room fees, and that's about it. Sometimes it's even less. But being able to successfully run an event is such a valuable skill that you can develop through your restaurant career and then bring into the network marketing space, because events drive network marketing businesses. You have to train your people. You have to keep them motivated. You have to keep them inspired. You have to keep them together, building culture. All of these things is so important to running a successful network marketing business. What else is there? Networking. Networking in general, working with others, managing not just yourself, but your other bartenders and the bar backs and the bouncers all at the same time. Multitasking, being able to do multiple things at the drop of a dime without skipping a beat, without getting flustered. Those things are so important, because when you're talking to people and you're Prospecting, they're going to throw a lot of random questions at you. They're going to ask you a lot of things. You have to not get offended. You have to not stumble. You have to figure it out as you go. These are all things that are developed in network marketing as well as in the restaurant field. So what I found in this group that I'm a part of on Facebook is that a lot of people were saying that they just can't get ahead. They can't get ahead. Their boss is making all the money and they're not making enough. They want to do more. And what I was telling these people in these comments is you need to start a business. You need to look at finding a way to start a side gig. It doesn't have to be a multi-million-dollar business like Tesla or Amazon or anything like that. You can go out and start a tiny little business on the side making jewelry and make some extra money. There's going to be some overhead in that, which makes it a little bit tougher, right? You have to buy equipment to make the stuff and all these things and buy the product and all that. With network marketing, you don't have to make the product. You don't have to buy the equipment to make the product. You don't have to handle payroll. You don't have to handle the finances. You bring people in, you sign them up through the company's website, and then the company pays you, and then they ship the products for you. So it's absolutely incredible. And if you can do that, if you can sell a product and you can teach somebody else how to sell a product, now you have a profitable business that isn't just relying on you. If you can go out there and teach a whole bunch of people how to teach other people how to sell product, now you have a dynasty that can keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger to help you get ahead. Now, what happened with me in my network marketing business, I've been in this for 9 years. And for the last 8 years, I've been a bartender as well. I've been bartending on the side. I've come and gone from the industry a couple of times because, as you probably know, it gets frustrating. It gets taxing over the years. But when COVID hit and I couldn't go to work anymore because they shut down the restaurant that I was working in, I fortunately had a business that I had been building over the previous 8 years that was paying me an income monthly that I could rely on. Was it enough for me to just go out and eat steak and lobster every night? No, it definitely wasn't. But it was enough for me to pay my bills and to get by. Now, what can you do if you are able to just raise another $1,000 a month through this side business? That effectively has increased your income $12,000 a year. And for a lot of people in the restaurant industry, maybe an extra $12,000 a year is a 10 or 15% raise. Maybe even more. I don't know how much you're making and where you're bartending, but it makes such a big difference. So I wanted to make this video a little less about the tips and tricks and training for network marketing and the how-tos, but more as an inspirational piece to let you guys know that if you're a bartender, if you're a server, if you're a cook, and things have been tough, the restaurants keep on getting shut down and then reopen, and then they're at partial capacity, and then they're moving back to full capacity, and then it gets knocked back down to partial capacity. And there's all these rules and all these regulations, and we're not getting the stimulus money fast enough that we need. There's a way that you can go out there, and maybe it's not everybody's going to get rich in network marketing. Just like in any other business that you start, not everybody's going to get rich. But what I can tell you is that I have a lot of people that I know that have been able to go out to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month on the side, working part-time, maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, building something that they can call their own. And that's what's really cool. So I just wanted to hopefully inspire somebody that sees this. If you see this and you're in the restaurant industry, share this with your friends. It's an incredible industry. It's not a scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a scam. It's none of that stuff that people say. That's from back in like the 1970s and 1980s when there wasn't regulations. The company I'm working with is publicly traded on the NASDAQ. It's no scam. It's no scheme. If you're with a good company that's selling good products, that's paying their commissions on time, that's shipping the products on time, you have an incredible, legitimate business that you can now use to not just help your family do better, to make a little extra scratch during these tough times, but you can also share it with other people. And that's the biggest thing about this, is being able to share this opportunity with the world and help them do something more, help them make a little bit more money, and help them spread the word to other people about the positivity that we radiate in this industry about helping lift other people up. In traditional business, when somebody's climbing up the corporate ladder, You get up the corporate ladder, and what do? You don't want somebody to know how you did it. You don't want somebody to know all of your trade secrets. So you pull the ladder up behind you. You don't want other people to climb up that ladder, because then they're going to take your spot and they're going to get rid of you. In network marketing, it is the exact opposite. As you're climbing the ladder in the ranks of network marketing and your income is going up, it behooves you to throw down 100 more ladders instead of pulling that ladder up behind you and showing everybody how you did it and what you were able to do to find success in this industry, because that is what grows a bigger business. That is what empowers the industry as a whole. So I'm not doing these videos for my team. I'm doing these videos for everybody else so they can get more out of it. If you're seeing this and you're in network marketing and you're not on my team, I still want to help you succeed, because it makes our industry look better, and it's going to help other people make more money, and it's going to ease the stress in families. It's going to put more presents under the Christmas tree at Christmas for your kids. It's going to do more for the community than it is to fight, and it is to break people down. So give back. If you have some tips that you can share, throw them in the comments. If you get some value out of this, share it with a friend. Hopefully we can bring a whole mass of bartenders and servers into this industry of network marketing to make some extra money on the side. And hopefully over a little bit of time, as the time goes on and your business grows, you can do like me and you can step away from bartending if you want to, and you can go and start living the life of your dreams. You can do like me and you can play 100 rounds of golf in a summer, or you can go on 100 hikes, or you can go walk with your dog every day, or you can play with your kids every morning and you can help them through homeschooling, all the homeschooling that we're doing right now. It's in a way to empower others. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. These are my thoughts. I'm just sharing them with the world. So thank you guys. Chris Malhoit, thank you. Have a great night. Peace.